Hello, man. What can I get for you?
Hello, Mr. Bartender. May you make me a drink that will wake me up and fuck me up?
Hello, fellow coffee drinkers, dependents, and addicts alike. This is the My Drinking Buddy YouTube channel. My name is Josh, your fellow drinking enthusiast.
Drunk.
And today we're exploring 3 coffee cocktails. Coffee drinks taste great, how keep you awake, especially when you need to stay up late. Thanks Latte for watching. In the late 1980s, a model went up to the bar and asked the bartender, Dick Bradsell, "May you make me a drink that will wake me up and fuck me up?" And with that request, Dick Bradsell came up with the Espresso Martini. And that is our first drink in today's video. And this is the shaker drink, so you're gonna need your shaker, whatever that might be. I have a Boston shaker, which is the 2-piece. So we're gonna first start off with vodka. And this drink requires 2 ounces or 60 milliliters. Bam. Pour it in here. And then we're gonna get a 30 milliliters or 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. I'm using Mr. Black, which I love. Drop that into there. And then our next ingredient is going to be fresh espresso. Fresh espressos, which I have here conveniently. I use the can because that's what I had on hand. So you can pour 1 ounce. Next, this is to your liking. So I made my own simple syrup, which you can buy or you don't have to use it at all, but I'm using 1 ounce, or actually 15 milliliters of this, so it's half an ounce. And drop that into the glass or container. And we're gonna shake. So you're gonna pour your ice into your other container. And then you're gonna drop your drink into there. And we're gonna shake. So pour it on the floor. Good. Squeeze it. Cool. And we're gonna put this one in a martini glass, because the martini obviously. I'm just gonna pour that in here. So you have a nice frothy drink. There you go. Nice frothy head at the top. Now to garnish, we are gonna drop 3. Let's see. First time doing this. 3. Boom! Nice. So now you can see the 3 little tops. Nice, beautiful color. And let's give it a go. Oh, damn. That's addicting. Really nice strong coffee flavor. Half an ounce, 15 milliliters was a way to go for sure. Simple syrup. So this coffee in particular that I use, espresso, it's just, you know, coffee. It doesn't have any sugar added to it. Yeah. So I'm using Tito's vodka, Mr. Black, a 2-to-1 ratio simple syrup that I made. Yeah, beautiful. Anyways, that's it for our first drink. Cheers. Definitely something, if you never tried it before, get on it. What's the bartender's favorite exercise? The French press. Hey man. Our next drink is a White Russian. It was created in the 1960s and it's a variation of the Black Russian, which was black obviously. But this one has cream, so it's white. Bam! Cream. How did they get there? Both drinks do not have even a Russian origin though. This drink became even more famous because it was a drink that Jeff Bridges' character drank constantly in the movie The Big Lebowski. Yeah, man.
I'm the dude, man. The dude that makes the drinks, man.
This drink I haven't had in a long time. It is a drink that you just make in the glass. Pretty easy. So I already put my ice in here. And what you can do, it calls for 2 ounces of vodka. Probably where you get the name Russian. The coffee liqueur. 1 ounce of coffee liqueur. And for heavy cream, I am using heavy whipping cream. We're gonna drop 1 ounce into the glass. And this is gonna have a nice cool finish. So let's see. We're right on the top. Nice, cool, sexy drink. Now, this drink is nice as it looks like, just like cool floating like this. Very beautiful. You have to stir it. So take your Instagram picture, take your video, show your family, show your friends, and then you gotta stir it. Preferably with bar spoon, but alright, let's have it go. Well, let's give it a smell first. Smell the coffee, obviously, and let's start stirring. Strong, more stronger than the other one. This one, you don't have sweetener. The only sweetener that you really get is from the Mr. Black Coffee, which does have a little sweetness to it. Heavy cream does not. For one who likes the sweetness, add just a tad bit. Up to you, and give it a go. But yeah, definitely on the stronger side, more of a spirit-forward drink. Brings out the coffee and get a little bite from the vodka for sure. Yeah, man. Looking for a boost? You want to get loose? It's ultimate pregame, coffee and booze. Now our final drink is called the Bushwacker, and it's somewhere between a mudslide and a pina colada. It has coconut and rum and coffee, so it's kind of interesting. Especially like it's a good dessert drink, but something you want a little bit of both. You can't decide. Should I have something to wake me up, or you want a little bit of booze? Boom! This will get you loose. Now this drink is new to me. I never had it, but it having coconut, which is one of my favorite flavors, it definitely caught my eye. What's different about this drink is since it's a dessert drink, you're gonna put it in a blender, you're gonna give you a nice little icy drink. So we're gonna put it in our container. So this one's gonna be a little bit stronger, and this is a recipe I got from liquor.com. So we're gonna put 2 ounces of most ingredients, so 2 ounces of rum, and I'm using Bacardi white. You can use dark rum too, but I figure just use some white. Boom. 2 ounces of this, 2 ounces of coffee liqueur. Once again, we're using Mr. Black. 2 ounces of this guy. Boom. And next we're gonna use Creme De Cacao. You can use, there's 2 variations of this. There's a light version, which I did get, but there's also a dark version. The drink usually calls for a dark version. That's what I found online, but I had white already. I don't really use this that much, and I figured it'd be fine. It does have a really nice chocolate flavor. Next, we're gonna use cream of coconut. But there's several types of this. So there's ones you can buy in the can. There's the Coco Lopez one, which if you find that's a good version as well. I'm using this one. Lasts a little bit longer because the other one comes in a can. You gotta use it. This one you can put in the refrigerator and seal. Tastes really good too. You can just eat it like that. But dang, it has quite a bit of sugar, so don't do that too much. We're gonna use 2 ounces of this. But there's also versions you can find at the market, like actual cream of coconut, and then that's not going to be what you're looking for. So don't use that. So I would say Coco Lopez, or ones that are, or this one as well. You won't go wrong there. Going with the ones you can use as an ingredient in food is not going to be what you want, because those are different. Now we're going to use 2 ounces of, I'm using soy milk. And now we're going to dump our ice in there. So now we're going to our ice, we're just going to dump our ice in here. might need more, but I figure it's better to add less because you can always add more, but you can't take out. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this in the blender and I'll come back to you guys. More ice is needed, I believe. Now we got our drinks, pretty thick in here. I'm not sure, maybe I could have blended more, but we'll see. Now, since this one's kind of a fun drink, it does call for like shaved chocolate. I got this glass, it's almost like a hurricane glass. And what I'm gonna do, instead of shaved chocolate, I'm gonna do like what they do in the restaurants. I'm gonna go whoop, whoop, whoop. Kind of like that, kind of, you know, I know other places do it better. I've never done this, but I thought it was kind of cool. It's a nice little chocolate in there. Now we're gonna dump our drink in here. Nice, thick. Could probably blend it more, but like it's pretty thick already. Okay, boom. Now, is this like Instagram worthy picture? I don't know, you tell me, but definitely looks pretty interesting. It's really thick, nice drink. So what we're gonna do for garnish, these guys aside. Now you're gonna get some nutmeg and we're gonna shave it just right on the top of this guy. So bam. Got a little extra. Now we're gonna put one of these cherries, maraschino cherries. These are like the sweet ones. Not the brandied ones, but these little guys. And then this is a dessert drink, fun drink, and it's boom, right on top. Never had these. Damn. It almost reminds me, like, cause you know, coffee liqueur definitely gives me like the Espresso Martini vibes. It has rum instead though. I don't taste the rum. This is a dangerous drink. It has a lot of ice though, so it's probably almost maybe a little bit watered down, but man, which kind of is also good because it stretches it out. You could drink more of it, but you're actually having less alcohol because it's stretched out. So, and since it's cold, it's not something you can just chug down unless you really wanted to. No judgment here, but really sweet. I love this. This is awesome. The coconut, it's kind of in there. It's really good. You can taste it, but very minimal. Definitely get the nice chocolate flavor. That's for sure. That's not just from the Hershey's. That's from the Creme De Cacao. Nice. Ooh, I don't want to breathe for you, so I can feel it. I'm gonna put that little thing on my head. But I can't stop. Definitely would recommend. Gotta try this. That's all the good things. What else do you want? Coconut, chocolate, coffee, rum. What else do you want? Anyways, cheers, my friends. Why did the coffee shop close for the day? Because a storm was brewing. Well, thanks a lot for watching. That's all I have for you in this video. Words cannot express how much it means to me for you guys watching. If you could do me the pleasure of hitting the like button, subscribing to my video, subscribing to my channel, it'll mean the world to me, and I will do my best to make you more fun, cool drinks, and make a fool of myself, which I do all the time for free. Anyways, have a good one. Peace out.